Hello once again, grade 4. Welcome to another science lesson. Today we are in lesson 2, how is energy transferred? Alright, so let's get started. Today's learning objective is to understand and observe energy transfer involving light, sound, and heat, and provide evidence illustrating the changes that result. We have learned grade 4 that energy transfer takes place when energy moves or transfers from one place to another. So in this lesson, we will be focusing on heat, light, and sound and the ways in which these forms can affect matters. Now students, look at this picture. What do you think is going on? Can you name some examples of energy shown in this picture? Alright, so let's find out. A band produces sound energy that is transformed in different ways. For example, motion energy in an electric guitar transforms into sound energy through speakers. So when you pluck a string of a guitar class, it vibrates back and forth and transmits sound energy, isn't it? What else can you find? Yes, a microphone, also grade 4, converts energy from one form to another. Remember, when you speak or sing into a microphone, the sound wave strikes its diaphragm, which then vibrates. Alright, so let's continue to the next slide. Can you explain it? Watch these videos and listen to the differences between different kinds of sounds. Observe what produces each sound. Notice if the sounds are loud. A siren transfers enough sound energy to be heard from a distance. Sirens warn drivers to stay out of the way of emergency vehicles. How would you describe the sound of bubbles? A soft sound transfers a smaller amount of energy than a loud sound. Now students, answer the question on page 89 of your science book. Again, study these pictures. Okay, and here is the question. What is the difference between the sounds in the photos? What do you think makes each sound loud or soft? Explain how energy transfer from loud sounds is different from soft sounds. Okay, in the first picture, it shows a construction crew member is using a pneumatic drill on a brick wall, and in the second picture shows one girl is whispering to another. All right, so please solve this question. Again, page 89. Exploration 1, heat. In this part, students, we will discuss how changes in temperature can change the structure of matter. What is one way you can tell whether an object or food is warm or cool? Yes, you're right. By touching it or by placing your hand near the object, seeing it's burning or seeing it's frozen. Remember that the terms hot and cold are ways to describe temperature, and we also learned that heat is energy that transfers or moves between objects with different temperatures. And please take note, grade 4, that heat always flows from hotter to colder materials. Okay, so now look at these pictures or examples. Okay, the butter melted when it came into contact with the corn, right? Because heat was transferred from corn to butter. And by the way, never ever try this at home. All right? So let's continue. Glass blowing involves high temperatures. Glass is heated by a glass blower to the point that it becomes molten. It can then be shaped. This often involves using a blue pipe to insert air into the glass. Again, grade 4 glass blowing is a glass forming technique that involves inflating molten glass into a bubble and by the use of a blue pipe. Okay, look at the second picture. It is a dry ice. It is actually a solid form of carbon dioxide. Freezing carbon dioxide takes an extremely cold temperature, much colder than that needed to freeze water. Because dry ice is so cold, it is dangerous to touch. Okay, again, when dry ice melts grade 4, it turns directly into carbon dioxide gas. Alright, so now open your science book on page 90 and answer question number 2. Okay, look at the two pictures again and how would you describe the differences? What details in each picture gave you clues? Okay, so here is the possible answer. The first image shows extreme heat and there is fire and it is orange and warm. The second picture shows extreme cold, it is blue and icy. Well done, students, for listening and completing the lesson today. I hope you've learned something. Bye for now.